1st to the 4th. Join us as we bring together all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians under one banner for 4 days of powerful brotherhood and sisterhood.
I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived, they don't know how I did it. Got it
Day 1 kicks off with the Round Table of Truth podcast featuring Captain of 13,000 Mauquai. Also, we will be having a breakfast and sip event at 12355 Gratiot Avenue, Detroit, Michigan. Then, we will be having scripture breakdown with none other than 12 Shield General Muhammad from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Then later, we will be having game night. On August the 2nd, we will be having a street teaching and a food and clothing giveaway at the Detroit Transit Center from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Then you can join 13 Shield Commanding General Yohana for a powerful discussion. Are demons real and are they among us? From 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. After that, we will be having late night activities at our bar on 21530 Gratiot Avenue. On August the 3rd, we will be visiting the Charles H. Wright Museum from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. And join us at the Action Impact Gun Range from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. We're having an album release party at Flood Bar and Grill for none other than Captain of 13,000 of Clyde Alvarado. Then, last but not least, we will be having the 7th annual Midwest Barbecue at Chandler Park from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. This is not like any other barbecue you ever been to. Bring your children, bring your family and friends. It's free food and it's a safe environment. Also, get you a room at our hotel for special rates. Book now for a comfortable.
Hey, Shalom, Israel. With the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Command General Yohana, 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. And our mission is to teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians who they are according to the Bible. And the oppressors, the devil, the Bible speaks of, man. And we're going to touch back on Deuteronomy, give you a rundown of what we went over in Deuteronomy 28, chapter 1 through 15. How it is if we keep the laws, statutes, commandments. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get there. Like, we shouldn't be living like this. We shouldn't have to go through what we're going through. When the Lord said, if you keep the laws, statutes, commandments, he's gonna how can I say this? He's gonna bless you. You know what I'm saying? That it's gonna cover you. It's gonna be too much blessings upon thee. You know what I'm saying? Let me get Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God. So if you hearken unto his voice and study and observe it carefully, you understand? To observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. That's what he said if you keep the law, statutes, and commandments. He's going to put you above all nations. You wouldn't be suffering in the ghettos and in the barrios and the reservations, man. Verse 2, and all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee. He said the blessings are going to come on you and overtake thee. It's going to be too much blessings. It's going to be too much to handle. You understand? You're just going to be blessed. Abundance of this and abundance of that. Crop, cattle, multiple wives, too many wives. You understand? Let me get there with you, TikTok. Hold on. UPK, Indiana. Let me see. Hold on, give me a sec. Okay. Hey, type in your questions and comments. Man, TikTok on a live. Where y'all at? You know what I'm saying? Where y'all at? Hey, you already know. Hey, salam, buddy, man. Yeah, man. Let's get back to these scriptures. Verse 3, blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field. You're going to be flourishing in the city and in the field. Right now, we suffering in the city and suffering in the field. We don't have no crops. We don't have no cattle. We don't have no inheritance. You understand? We don't have no inheritance to pass down to our children. The only inheritance that we can pass to our children is the tradition of man, the traditions of our oppressor. You know what I'm saying? And that's 4th of July. When we was in captivity in 1776, July 4th. You understand? Verse 4, blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, the fruit of thy body, your seed, man. The fruit on the ground, the crops, the fruit of thy cattle, your cattle is going to have abundance. The cattle is going to grow. You understand? The increase of thy kind and the flocks of thy sheep. Let's drop down to 7. Then we just doing a rundown of what we went over. If you keep the law, statutes, commandments. You understand? You want to take over, you want to rule, but you doing it the wrong way. You ain't running nothing. You understand? You over there unaliving your brother. You over there disliking your brother, plotting on him, thinking you finna run something. You ain't running nothing, man. We ain't talking about taking over blocks and cities. We talking about taking over the world. We talking about, man, rulership, ruling this world. That's what the Lord promised us, the kingdom. The Lord shall cause thy enemy that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. Your adversary that rise up against you, the Lord said, they shall be smitten. You understand? Brought down, unalive, before thy face, man, right in front of you. If you keep these laws, statutes, commandments, he'll deal with your adversaries. He said the vengeance is his. Just paraphrasing the scripture. Let me see if I can You understand? He said, vengeance is mine. Let the Lord deal with your enemies, your adversaries. You understand? What you need to do is come back to these laws, statutes, commandments. That's why it's so important, man, that we teach this Bible. That's why it's so important that you come out them religious places, because they're not teaching you this Bible. Why would you not teach this Bible when when it can help you prosper, help you be on top, help you live a better life? Why are they not teaching you this? I mean, it's the same Bible in every religious place. Then why is my people suffering? Why is my people at the bottom? Because the religious places is the house of Satan. It's not of God. You understand? Your religious leader don't give a damn about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. He just trying to figure out how he gonna get his next dollar off of you. What scheme he's gonna come up with next Sunday? What trick he's gonna come up with next Sunday, man, to get you to empty out your pocket and then not do nothing for you. That don't do a damn thing for the ghettos and the barrios and the reservations. He's not gonna share a dollar with you. He's not gonna help you get through what you're going through. He's not gonna help you pay your bills. He's not gonna help you do nothing. He's not gonna help you get no food. Man, I went to this place and I seen them, because you know they also have daycares, right? I seen them throwing away the food that they get from the gleaners, man. You know what I'm saying? They gotta take it so they can keep getting funding. They was throwing it away, straight up. But they want to keep collecting them checks, so they telling them, yeah, we passing it out. We going out and giving it to the people. They come into our place, but they throwing it away. That's what a lot of these places do. A lot of these places that get help from gleaners and all this funding, they don't want to pass out. They don't want to do the work. They ain't trying to do the will of the Lord. A lot of them be throwing it away. It shouldn't be no homeless in America. There shouldn't be nobody hungry in America, man. All the food at the Krogers and all these gas stations, all the food that they throw away, man. It shouldn't be no hunger in America. But you gotta understand, this place is polluted. This is not your rest, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. And that's why the scriptures say, come out of her. Come out of Babylon. It didn't say all people. It said my people. That's in the Revelation, the 18th chapter. You understand? Come out of her. Come out of this place. Because it will destroy you. You understand? This place is not for you, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. Come out of it spiritually. Where we at? Verse 9. The Lord shall establish thee an holy people unto himself. Holy means to be separate. He said, I'm going to choose a separate nation, not like the rest of them. They are different. They are separate from them. I'm going to choose them out of all the other nations upon the earth. As he hath sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandments, the laws are do away with. Keep the commandments of the Lord thy God and walk in his ways. Verse 10. And all people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord, and they shall be afraid of thee. So when you keep the law, statutes, commandments, and they see you walking in the Lord's way, they're going to be afraid of you. They don't be afraid when you walking up the street gang banging. They ain't afraid of that, man. Because they see you destroyed. But when they see a priest and prophet of the Lord, they see that they're organized. That's an army. We should be afraid, man. because he know who he is. He know he's the Lord chosen people. He know his God. Read that again because that's heavy. Verse 9, the Lord shall establish thee an holy people unto himself, as he hath sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord thy God and walk in his ways. Verse 10, and all people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord. They're going to see that you are called by the name of the Lord, by how righteous you is. You understand? And they shall be afraid of thee. And they're going to be afraid of you. They fear the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man. They don't like when they see us out on them street corners raising up blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. They like to see you on them corners with the flute in your hand and you singing a little song, dancing and all that. They like to see you like that, man, because you ain't doing a goddamn thing, man. The Lord didn't put you on this earth to be singing jollies and running up a football field. They like you like that. They like you in submissive. You know what I'm saying? They like you when you submissive. They like when you, yes sir, no sir. Bow down to them. Yes sir, boss. Yes sir, master. They like that, man. They like a house Negro. But me and my brothers, we them Negroes in the field, man. You know what I'm saying? We in the field with it. We don't give a damn what they talking about. We gonna speak the truth. You understand? Like my shirt, man. You already know, man. We the real, we the Lord's chosen people. Because we can't say that. You understand? Anybody else can be the Lord's chosen people, but we can't. That's a problem. That's to tell you something. Anybody can be this and be that. You can be whatever you want to be, but you cannot be the Lord's chosen people. But a black man can be a part of your religion and that religion and that and that and that and every goddamn thing, but he can't be the Lord's chosen people. That's a problem. They don't want you to know who you are. Because without these laws, statutes, commandments, you're weak. You don't have no Lord. You don't have no God. Verse 11, and the Lord shall make thee plenteousness and good, and the fruit of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy ground, in the land which the Lord swore unto thy father to give thee. All right, we're going to drop down to 15. So this is what I'm talking about, man. If we keep the law, statutes, commandments, the Lord is going to bless thee. He said the blessings are going to come over and overtake thee. So why are they not teaching you to keep the law, statutes, commandments? If that's the only thing that can prolong your life, if that's the only thing that can save your life, if that's the only thing that can get you out these ghettos and burials and reservations, why ain't your religious leader teaching you that we should keep the law, statutes, commandments? So we won't be unalive. So we won't be oppressed. So we can be ruling this earth. So we can be over our oppressors. So we can be the superiors. Huh? Why they not teaching you that? Why they not in the religious place? Why your religious leaders ain't teaching you that? Well, if that's the case, if those are assault weapons, then I guess everything on this table can be an assault weapon, right? Come on, man. What do you think this at? This is not the religious place, man. Lord is a man of war. We are men of war. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. What you thought we was gonna have on the wall? It says no cowards. You understand? Established 1969. Do your homework, and you know the type of men that we are behind these podiums. The men that who we are teaching these classes, man. Well, let's get some more on Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. Now you're going to get in the Bible what's going to happen if you don't keep the law, statutes, commandments. You understand? Just like you give your children rules, same thing the Lord gave his children rules. And if you break them, what's going to happen? But it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord. So if you don't listen to the Lord, right? Thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. And we got in the 28, 1 through 15, if you do keep the law, statutes, commandment, the blessings are going to overtake thee. You understand? Now he's saying the curses are going to be upon you. That's why we say that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the Lord's chosen people. Who else fit these curses? Who else is a stiff-necked people? Who else reject their God, man? The Lord said, if I would have gave the law, statutes, commandments, and knowledge to the oppressors, they would follow it. But we are so destroyed. We are a stiff-necked people. We can tell you that the Lord is black, and we still reject it. They tell us we lying when the Bible isn't. Because that's how destroyed we are. You understand? That's in Ezekiel 34:1, I believe. No, Ezekiel. It's definitely Ezekiel. What scripture is that? Let's see. Hold on. Let me get it. Stiff neck. Stiff neck people. Let me see. It's Exorcist. No. Ezekiel. Yep, Ezekiel 3:1. Moreover, he said unto me, son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll, and go, speak unto the house of Israel. Verse 2. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. Verse 3. And he said unto me, son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. And he said unto me, son of man, go, get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak with my words unto them. When he say the honey and eat that roll, he's talking about them laws, statutes, commandments. It tastes sweet. You understand? Get a taste of life. But when you talking about wickedness, it's going to be bitter. When you speaking lies, it's bitter. But these laws, statutes, commandments, man, it's sweet, man. Because it's a taste of life. You finally get to know what living is once you start keeping these laws, statutes, commandments. Eat of that good fruit, man. Eat of these laws, statutes, commandments. For thou art not sent to the... Hold on, let me see where we at. Verse 4. And he said unto me, Son of man, go, get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak with my words unto them. Verse 5. For thou art not sent to a people of strange speech. We're not going to people that don't understand us. We going to these street corners. We talking to our people that understand the same language that we speak. That's what he's saying right here. They're not of strange speech and of in hard language. They ain't like they speak a hard language. They understand what we saying. But to the house of Israel, you understand? We going to the house of Israel. That's what he's saying. He's like, you ain't going to nobody of a strange speech and of hard language. Now you going to them Hebrews on the corner. You going to Israel. You going to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Verse 6. Not too many of a strange speech and of in hard language, whose word thou cannot understand. Surely, had I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened unto thee. He said, if I would have sent you unto the people that with the hard language and don't speak the same language, they would listen. But he said, nah, I sent you unto the house of Israel. Verse 7. But the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me. For all the house of Israel are impudent and hard-headed, man. It's talking about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. We the only one that fit these curses. We the only one that reject the Most High God. Hey, Slacky, you got a water? Oh, the water one, man. You understand? Let's get back, get some more on Deuteronomy. Y'all got any questions, man? Comments? Type them in, TikTok. I see y'all sleep today. It's like it. So prove it. Prove your point, man. TikTok Gamer 1000, man. Shut up and play some games. You don't know what you're talking about, man. Hey, so look, you think you got all the knowledge, right? Won't you call in to Blackwatch or call in to Captain Tazariot? What is it? Cross the Line Radio, man. You understand? Call in to Cross the Line Radio Thursday, 9 p.m. Bring all your questions and answers to Cross the Line Radio, man. To Captain Tazariot and Captain Katazar. Let's get some more in the scriptures. Verse 16. Cursed shall thou be. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field. Cursed shall thou be in the city, man. We can't even go out to our cities. We can't even walk down the street without being harassed, without being over-policed, without being unalive. And then also cursed in the field. We ain't got no inheritance. We ain't got no crops. We ain't got no land. You understand? Where we at? Verse 17. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. We can't go grocery shopping. And it's hard to even get EBT. They trying to cut it off every goddamn month. In Oklahoma, if you ain't got an ID, you can't even get no food assistance. They make it hard for you. Verse 18, cursed shall be the fruit of thy basket, and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kind, and the flock of thy sheep. So look, this is what I'm trying to figure out. TikTok Gamer 1000. How is this irrelevant to building up a nation, man? To teaching this Bible. What does that got to do with teaching this Bible? See, you ain't trying to hear the truth. You worried about where people got their names from and what they did in 1941. You worried about the wrong thing, mighty man. You understand? What are you doing to build up this nation, to put this truth? Answer that. What do you do? What brick you putting in? Who you housing? You understand? What food you passing out? No, I'm not going to give you a number. You go to Cross the Line Radio, 9 p.m. this Thursday. Or you can go to crosstheline.com if you really want the number, man. Come on, man. Hey, y'all should look at that, cat. Yeah, we on TikTok live. Cat, yeah, you want the number, go to Cross the Line Radio. You want to start over? Oh, no, he talking about, he ain't talking about names, Cap. You want to start it? Okay. Okay. I mean, it's kind of low. Okay, okay. Okay. Oh, sorry, first. Okay. Yeah, let's get back to these laws, man. Verse 18. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy land. Cursed shall be your seed. Cursed shall be your crops. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you're not going to have an inheritance. We don't have an inheritance. Only thing we inherit is the tradition of man, the traditions of our oppressor. 4th of July, Christmas, New Year's. Kevin Khan, sir. Kevin Khan. That's all we inherit.
That's right.
I wonder why we are unalive. You know how many gun incidents that happened over 4th of July weekend? It was too many. It was 100 in this in Chicago. Imagine in Indianapolis or Texas or California. Imagine how many people got hurt. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some more in the scriptures. Like, see, look, TikTok Gamer, I'm trying to figure out what does that got to do with pushing this truth, man? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? Where is your school? Can I come to your school? Can I come to your class? Can I come get a box of food? Can I come get some clothes? So what are you talking about, man? What you talking about is irrelevant, man. Like you're not saying nothing. You understand? You ain't saying nothing. You're not doing it with the Lord. You hide behind some screen. You just trolling, man, because you're really not doing nothing, man. Then where you at, man? I don't see. We not destroyed. We outside. We out here, man. We the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge.
That's right.
So how you destroyed us years ago when we still out here?
Right.
We still been here since 1969 and we still undefeated. Nobody can match this truth, man. You can't match the will of the Lord. Nobody know you. But you know about the Israelite School. You on our TikTok stream. Ain't nobody on your stream.
You left the truth.
You left the truth. Exactly. I'm trying to figure out where your school at. Talking about you destroyed us. We still out here. We still out here. We booming. We flourishing. Right. We passing out food. We having food drives all over. People coming in. We doing big things. I'm trying to figure out how you destroyed us. Hey, this brother said, "Don't." Hey, so true, brother. Keep preaching. Damn right, man. We outside. What you doing? Come on, man. Make sure you come go to the Midwest Fire Weekend in Detroit, man. Come on. August 3rd. Lock you. We'll get back on the scriptures. Verse 20. The Lord shall send upon thee cursings, vexing, and rebuke, and all that thou settest thy hand unto for to do. So everything you do, the Lord's going to set up. He's not going to bless you. You understand? Everything you do, everything you set your hand to do, the Lord is not going to bless it. You wonder why the oppressor can come up and blow up overnight? Because the Lord is not blessing you. Because you're not keeping the Lord's law, statute, commandment. Even though we're the salt of the earth, right. You wonder why you got to work harder than them. Right. Why you got to do what you got to do. He been at the job one day and already got a promotion. Right. He came in today and he's your boss. Right. Because the Lord is not going to bless anything you set your hand to do because you're not keeping the law, statute, commandments. And that's what your religious leaders should be teaching you. That's why the law, statute, commandments are important. Because it's going to prolong your life. It's going to bless you. It's going to get you out these ghettos and barrios. You understand? The ISUPK, we got the answers. We know why you're going through. But your religious leaders been here since Christ's time and still can't tell you what to do. Still can't get you out the ghettos and in the barrios. And you still seeking answers. Them brothers don't your religious leaders don't pick up their phone at 3 o'clock in the morning and for brothers feeling down or feeling sad or ready to unalive himself. But the ISUPK do. I called any brother 3 o'clock in the morning. I called the generals, all that. I called Jim Hyman 3 o'clock in the morning. He's gonna answer. It didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? But you can't even call 911 these days. You call 911, you're going to sit on the phone for at least 5 minutes. Straight up. Back in the day, they used to pick up. You call 911 today, you're going to wait at least 5 or 10 minutes. You'll be already unalive. I'm telling you the truth. Get some more in the scriptures. Until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly because of the wickedness of thy doing. You understand? For the wickedness, the Lord is not going to bless you. Kettle come, sir. Verse 21. The Lord shall make thee pestilent cleave unto thee. The Lord's going to cleave diseases unto you. Diabetes, high blood pressure, what I'm saying? That is all the Lord's doing. And don't forget that you eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster when he told you not to. And you wonder why you're getting all these diseases. Wonder why you got a doctor's appointment every month, every week. Because you're not following the Most High God. You're not keeping the law, statutes, commandments. And the Lord brought these diseases and pestilence unto you, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. And don't forget, this Bible is not talking about everybody. It's only talking about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. He's not talking to nobody else on the face of this earth. He's only talking to you. Until he have consumed thee from off the land whither thou goest to possess it. Verse 22, the Lord shall smite thee with a consumption, and with a fever, and with inflammation, and with an extreme burning, and with the sword. Talking about diseases, sickness, and the sword, man. Even though you got all these diseases and COVID and sickness, your oppressor still lay that sword on you, man. Still unalive you. Still oppress you. You still got to go to work. You still got to slave. And with blasting and with mildew, and they shall pursue thee until thou perish. Verse 23. And thy heavens that is over thy head shall be brass, and the earth that is under thee shall be iron. Right. That's talking about. So like, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but it's talking about the casket. Say the heavy brass, and then the chains. When they say the iron shall be under you.
Yeah, and it's a metaphor, so it's talking about many things.
Our
prayers ain't gonna get to heaven.
Right.
You're not gonna get to heaven as far as living good,
right?
Living like in heaven. Life gonna be hard.
Right.
It means a lot of things. It's a metaphor.
Kettle come, sir.
So yeah, it means all that. Prison. We're gonna be in prisons.
Kettle come.
Warehouses.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be everywhere. It's hard.
Kettle come. Kettle come. Verse 25. The Lord shall cause these to be smitten before thy enemies. Thou shalt go out one way against them, and flee 7 ways before them, and shall be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth. All right, we're going to drop down. Let's see. All right, let's sit on that. Slight cat, you coming up here? Come, sir.
So you can click whenever.
Come.
Whenever you're ready, whenever you're done.
Come, sir.
I want to do some of the prayers. So I'll try something.
Come, sir.
Do some of the prayers on the stream.
Come. We'll get a couple more scriptures. Let's see. It's a lot here. Let's see. Let me get Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. We got to understand how important these laws, statutes, commandments are. By our religious leaders not teaching us this Bible is pure dislike.
TikTok Gamer said when you joined after 2010s.
What do you say?
He said when you joined after 2010s. I think he's saying you joined the truth. They say you knew to the truth.
I've been knowing about the truth since I was like 13. I'm 29, yeah. I'm 29 now. But it took me a long time to come in, but I've been knowing about it. I've been knowing this was the truth. I didn't have to decide, should I go here, should I go over there? I already knew. I wasn't ready though. You know what I'm saying? I just wasn't ready. But I always knew that this was the truth. You know what I'm saying? And now that I came in, because I was all messed up when I first came in, all on drugs, homeless. You know what I'm saying? This is how you know that the Lord is with these brothers, because the way I was destroyed and how I changed my life around. And I didn't try everything. We didn't try playing football, try going to school. None of that stuff worked. We didn't try all the programs, tried religious places. That didn't work. Even though I was making money, I was roofing, had a good job, going all across the country. None of that stuff worked. I had to hit rock bottom to really see what was really going on around me. I had to really decide to change, man. And I couldn't do it by myself. I had to have my brothers with me. You know what I'm saying? Like you an individualite. You all by yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You the type of person be like, nah, I don't have to join y'all. I can do it by myself. I can keep the law, statute, commandments by myself. That's impossible, man. Because you're going to be tempted. You understand? You're going to be tempted, and you're weak by yourself, man. And the Lord told us to come together. He said, gather together, O nation not desired, because you're not wanted by any other nation. We got to come together. He commanded us to come together because we cannot make it on our own.
Eddie the Goat 24 said, "Is that real gold?"
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, look, y'all don't go to the religious place and ask them, is that real gold? Does it matter? You're not here for the gold. You're here to get this truth. You're here to get these commandments. You know what I'm saying? That's what's wrong with blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. That's why we can't conquer this nation this world right now. Because we worry about every material things. This stuff is not going to last. Gold ain't going to be here forever. But you know what will? This truth, this Bible, these laws, statutes, commandments. These laws, statutes, commandments been here way before anything on this goddamn table. Been here longer than anything on this table, man. Go ahead, sir.
You go ahead and finish.
Oh, this the real gold right here, man.
Limbo said they always avoid questions.
You ain't asking no good questions to even be answered. You know what I'm saying? You ain't asking nothing. Ask me a question about the Bible. How can blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, what are the solutions to get us out the ghettos? Because I know you know somebody suffering. I know you know somebody in the prison system. I know you know somebody that's gonna be unalive right now, probably on a unalive bed.
Right.
Come on, man.
Right. He also said you were not the first people, homie.
We are not the first people. I'm not. Hey, man, come on. That don't even make sense, man. That don't even make sense. What are you trying to say, though? Come on, man. Come on. Give me some intelligent questions, man. If I can't answer it, I'll send it up to the commanding or to General Muhammad, or you can ask your questions on Cross the Line Radio with Captain Tazaria. But these questions are not even worth answering, man, because my children can ask questions like this. Come on, man. Give me some of the Bible. Give me a question like, oh, why do you believe that the oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who are the real chosen people?
Right.
Those are questions. I mean, you just getting us views. There's no sweat. That's what you want to do. But come on, you ain't here to learn.
Somebody asks, do Israelites believe blacks and browns were cursed? And if so, why were they?
Yes, Israelites do believe blacks and brown were cursed. And the reason they was cursed, like I read in Deuteronomy, is because they was not keeping the law, statutes, commandments. Deuteronomy 28, 1 through 15 describes if you keep the law, statutes, commandments, talking to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, he will bless you. He said the blessings will come upon you and it will overtake you. You know what I'm saying? There's too many blessings if you keep the law, statutes, commandments. Then we go to Deuteronomy 28 and 15. It tells you what the curses that's going to be brought upon you if you do not keep the law, statutes, commandments. We are living in hell today because we do not keep the law, statutes, commandments. Now that's a question. That brother's trying to learn. You know what I'm saying? That's why. But it's not over though, brother. All we got to do is come back to the Most High God. All we got to do is turn away from this world. Come out this world spiritually, not physically, but spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Come back, turn to the Most High God. Stop eating shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster. Put the blunt down. It's not going to happen overnight. But you're not going to be able to do it on your own. You're going to have to come in, watch classes, call and get counsel. And whatever city you in, if you in Indianapolis, Dallas, wherever, go to ISUPK in the nearest city near you. Call today. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody asked you guys, somebody said, Daniel, a different guy said, you guys actually were from Atlantis.
Hey, man, cat, hey, you better on history than me. I don't know. The Atlantis.
If he talking about the Atlantis, they were living underwater.
I just know about the movie.
Brother. It is a brother.
God damn, bro.
Don't believe in Atlantis. Believe in Jerusalem. That's where we was at. That's where we're actually from.
Oh,
right?
man.
Yeah. You know what I mean? He said first on the moon, too.
God damn, boy. That's what I'm saying, man.
He said we were first on the moon.
If we was the first on the moon, man, then why can't we go to the moon right now? Why do we need helmets and suits to go to the moon, man? And we were supposed to go to the moon. You know what I'm saying? Black people, let alone, won't even go on the roof. Why the hell would they go to the moon? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
He also said you guys built the Eiffel Tower.
It's lucky, cut.
It don't matter. Don't matter really. We built the pyramids of Egypt. We know that for sure.
Hey, we know that for a fact. Yep.
We built America.
Yep.
There was a black man that designed Washington D.C. and built the White House.
Right.
We know that.
Right.
We know who built the old Egypt and this Egypt.
Hey, damn right.
We know that for sure.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Who built these streets? Who put these lights on these light poles all over?
Right.
You know
Black and brown.
You know what I mean? Who put the railroad and laid all these streets and highways everywhere? That's long as hell. You know that was us.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we know what we did build. Don't worry
Damn
about
right.
the tower.
Right.
Who built that refrigerator you got in your house?
And that TV.
Yeah, who built that TV? You know what I'm saying? Who built that car?
Right.
Who built the factories building all the stuff for you?
Yep.
So that's what you look at.
Yep.
Somebody said this looks like a T-word bad movement.
Hey, if you're an oppressor, this is a bad movement. But if you Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, this is a movement for you and your children, man. Because this is what's going to get us out the ghettos and burials and reservations. You know what I'm saying? We can go to the Passover and no brother be fighting and no brother be unalive.
Right. Somebody said such the color of we are supremacists.
But that's crazy to say that, right? But y'all don't call the ones in the white hoodies supremacists or Proud Boys supremacists. You know what I'm saying? Y'all look at us as a unalike group or a dislike group. When all we do is show love, but to our people. And we wrong for showing love, loving our people. It's not that we dislike you. It's that we love our people more. And we tell our people to separate from you because our people be unalive every goddamn day following your ways. Wanting to be like you, following the traditions of the oppressor. And that's why we tell our people to separate from you. You should want us to live. You should want us to get out this hell that we are in. Because Black people have done nothing to your people.
They said, so Blacks and Browns are brothers by nature and by history with the curse.
Black people are brothers according to the Bible. Black and Brown was in Egypt together. The 12 tribes of Israel was in Egypt, man. It didn't say one nation or one group of people. It's 12 tribes. That is 12 different races, man. That's the Hispanics, the Negroes, the Dominicans, the Colombians, the Haitians, the Dominicans, so like the Cubans, the Puerto Ricans, the Native Indians, the Seminole Indians. They was all in Egypt, man. See, people just thought that it was only blacks in Egypt. No. In Exodus 1:1, man. Look, let me go ahead and get it. Exodus chapter 1, verse 1. It tells you all the people that was in Egypt. Exodus chapter 1, verse 1. You don't know that because you never opened the Bible. It's the second book. All right. Chapter 1. Exodus chapter 1, verse 1. Now these are the names of the children of Israel, which came into Egypt. Every man and his household came with Jacob. Right. Jacob is the forefather of the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, of the 12 tribes of Israel. But verse 2, Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah. Reuben is the Seminole Indians. Let me see. Simeon is the Dominicans. Levi is the Haitians. And Judah is the Negroes. Verse 3, Issachar are the Mexicans. Zebulon is Honduras. And Benjamin are Jamaicans. Verse 4, Dan, Salaki Cat. Yeah. Dan was actually exerted, how you say? Into the Manasseh, which is the Cubans. And the Naphtali, let me see, was Argentina to Chile. Gad are the Native Indians. And Asher are the Colombians. See, those are the 12 tribes of Israel, man. Those are the people, the blacks and browns that was in Egypt together.
What time tomorrow will you be leaving for work?
Come, but then on that.
Somebody said now you build up the jails.
Salakia?
Somebody said now y'all build up jails.
Hey, you damn right we do. You right. But that's the oppressor's doing. And that's also of the Lord because we rejected his knowledge. You understand? And with that, we're going to end the class. We're going to get these prayers, man. Make sure y'all tune in every Wednesday.
Oh, you got a lot of questions too if you want to get it.
Live, sir.
All right. You starting to go up a little bit.
Oh, we get these prayers.
Yeah.
Sure. So we do a little TikTok after that. Like we did last time. Maybe a little video at the crib, like we did last time. ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They're to be saluted only. They're here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to her brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 through 21. Malachi 3:8 through 10. Means 10th in Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Get to the treasury department or teachers. Priest funds, free will offer for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like, upcoming holy convocation. We ain't got the Lord it's like the Midwest Fire Weekend and Detroit, Michigan. August 1st to August 3rd. Make sure you be there, man. And go to isupk.com for more information. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black, boots, shirts, pants, headband, scarf. And with that, a majum, which means rise. Mapunga Hakwadam means turning face to east. The Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kadash.
Kadash.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakukah.
Malakukah.
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Atazayaka.
Atazayaka.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Aishah.
Aishah.
Baratazah.
Baratazah.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Bashemayim.
Shemayim.
Nathan.
Nathan.
Nanawa.
Nanawa.
Lakam.
Lakam.
Call. Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalakunawa.
Wasalakunawa.
Kawafinawa. Kasalakunawa. Kawafinawa. Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Tabiyanawa.
Tabiyanawa.
Barasawan.
Barasawan.
Abal.
Ball.
Awashayanawa.
Awashayanawa.
Mayan.
Ayun.
Rad.
Right.
Kaya. Lakab. Hamalaku.
Hamalaku.
Wala'ala.
Wala'ala.
Walapar.
Para.
Awalayim.
Amen.
Aman.
Amen.
In the English. Our Father.
Our Father.
Which art in heaven.
Which art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come.
Your kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
On earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
Give us our debts.
Give us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
Lead us not into temptation.
Lead us not into temptation.
But deliver us from evil.
But deliver us from evil.
Thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it.
The power in Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
By Hashem Yahushua.
Hashem Yahushua.
Baba Kushah.
Baba Bashar.
Nathambanawa.
Nathanawa.
Akat.
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 Lafa'ah.
Arabah.
Kal Makala.
Kamakala.
Kal Madawa.
Kamanawa.
Akat.
Akat.
Atahar.
Atahar.
Amatazarayim.
Amatazarayim.
Akat.
Akat.
Lahakim.
Nahakim.
Amakim.
Amaki.
Akat.
Akat.
Al-Makawah.
Arabah.
Atamalu.
Atamaala.
Garshon.
Darshan.
By Hashem Yahushua.
Hashem Yahushua.
Duwanaman.
Duwanaman.
In the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
Name Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
Power to heal.
Power to heal.
All men of sickness.
All men of
And
sickness.
all men of disease.
All men of
The
disease.
power to cleanse lepers.
Power to cleanse the leper.
Power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
Cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
Name Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. All right, this is what-
Okay.